it. I'm changing it to Arne Slot. Bye.
Oh.
I
thought you were going to go with the Arne's gone. Nah.
He is, and he could be gone. I think we're right. I mean, he could be gone because this type of a result was lucky. They should have lost 5-0. They should have lost 6-0. PSG, the class above, and Cara called it on the Champions League show, right? Cara said, if you look at Liverpool, they look like they're a class below everyone else who's in the competition right now, and they 100% are. Conceding goals, not creating enough chances. They didn't have a single shot on target. Liverpool,
OK, let's do this then. If you were to rank the teams left in the Champions League in the quarterfinals, let's sort of forget what happened in these games. Would you put them as number 8?
100%.
They're worse than Sporting?
Yeah, because Sporting at least are scoring goals domestically. They're challenging for a title. They caused a few problems in the Champions League already. They've had some big wins. Liverpool look hopeless. And under Arne Slot, I'm starting to see Liverpool supporters not believe in him anymore, which is very rare because normally Liverpool fans and the football club are tremendously loyal to their managers, right? It's very rare that you see a change like this. They just won the Premier League. What a difference of a team this is. This team is really struggling. I will say this. The group of players that they've got, the squad that they have, the roster is very good.
Just to summarize what the boys say, because I agree with them from a player perspective, Troy brings up the players have to be better for sure, no question about it. They have to take full responsibility because they haven't performed at the level what's required to be a Liverpool player from all different perspectives, right? From a management above Slot's level, you can't miss some players. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how big a club you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Isak, not healthy, hasn't been nearly the impact of what they paid for. Fine. We could make the excuses, but miss. They lose Trent, right? So not great. They bring in Frimpong. He's not of the level of a Liverpool player at the moment, week in and week out, consistently enough. Wirtz, 6 goals and 7 assists through all the appearances he's had in all competitions at Liverpool. It can't happen. So from just a purely transfer market perspective, they've got worse players, right? Yeah. For sure. Now, Arne Slot, I disagree with them here. I think that they've got progressively worse since he's taken over, to be honest with you. I think that what was Klopp known for, the most dynamic team in offensive transition, rock and roll football, right? They've played less of that under Slot as the team has progressed. They were overrated big time last season. We saw a lot of faults in the team. We saw a lot of weaknesses that we said, wait, that doesn't make sense. The results not matching up. Take nothing away from Arne Slot, but for me, Klopp put everything in place to win that second Premier League. And the more that Slot puts his touch on it, his feel on it, the team gets less dynamic. There's moments of weak leadership, like you bring in and about Curtis and about some of the guys speaking. Every player's gotten worse under Arne Slot. Salah's gotten worse. Virgil van Dijk's gotten worse. The dynamism has gone down. So for me, as a manager, it also has to take responsibility.
I take your point. So who could you bring in now that you say plays Jurgen Klopp style of football?
It's difficult who you bring in, but for me, I know for sure Arne Slot's not the answer.
Yeah.
I've been there before in my playing days when a manager could tell you, stop telling everyone else what to do and how to do their job when you're not doing your job.
That's what the manager said to you?
Yeah, because you have to do your job. Sometimes you get so preoccupied with being a good leader and a big captain that you're directing everyone else, but you're forgetting about yourself. You're no use to anyone else if you're not good. And that's just a simple thing in life that you have to say. So you have to worry about yourself first. Once your foundation is good and you're doing your job, then I can start digging everyone else out. I think with Van Dijk right now, with living off last year, Liverpool being champions and stuff, he's so worried for this season again that he's so caught up in doing everything else that he needs to concentrate on himself first and then build the rest of the team up. It's easily done when you're such a good leader. And I think he deserves a lot of credit, like Troy said, for being able to front up and be out there and take it. And he takes the good with the bad. That is what you want from a real captain and a leader. Yeah, he made some mistake, probably the Man City comment about giving up. Not a great thing to say publicly. Could hammer your teammates behind closed doors. You don't put that out there and just say, we were poor today. End of story. We weren't good enough as a team collectively.
And does he buy into the noise as well? Because earlier on in the season, talk about him having a bad season, they were talking about, is he generational? Is he as good as John Terry? Is he as good as Vincent Kompany, Rio Ferdinand? They were putting him in those brackets. So has he maybe taken that a little bit, rested on his laurels a little bit and gone, oh, I'm not the problem, they are. And now you have to go through that cycle of actually, I need to raise mine again. So I think these last couple of weeks will humble him, make him hit rock bottom and go, OK, we need to go again.
Do you think he is, by the way, generational?
I think so. He was one of the best I played against.
I would say he is. And